Imagine you're deep in the mountains of Minnesota, in the woods cutting trees just to earn a buck. All of a sudden, the bushes start rattling and shaking, and a strange creature walks out and turns and runs off backwards, steam spewing from its mouth and ears. The only sound it makes is of a steaming kettle. Appalachia, the mountains, are like no other. From its rigid terrain, beautiful wildlife, the history, to the people that live their lives here, to the strange, unexplained stories that folks share. Join me while I share this amazing place, one story at a time. This strange legend comes from lumberjack camps from Minnesota and Wisconsin. These creatures are told to be short-legged dog-like creatures with cat-like ears. They only walk backwards. It is told that steam spews from their nose and mouth. When frightened or spooked, they make a loud whistling sound as a hot kettle over an open fire. It's told that these creatures are shy, so they are not seen by many folks. Only a short number of loggers have ever reported the unique creatures. Over the years, there have been many books written about the encounters with the creatures. In 1935, Charlie Brown's encounter is written in the book called Paul Bunyan's Natural History. In 1951, George Borges had his experience written into the book called The Book of Imaginary Beings. And in 1972, the silver-tailed Kettler was put in the book McBroom's Zoo. There have been accounts as far back as the 1920s. So, is this creature real or just a made-up tale to keep the kids out of the woods at night? Well, you'll have to make that decision on your own. I would like to thank the Blue Ridge Rider for sharing this story with all of us over on Queen Laura's channel during her live stream. It made for such a curious story. His cousin told their father just made the story up to keep him out of the woods at night. But for such a made-up story, there are so many books written with the accounts from this creature to be fake. So is it really? Or is it just made up? I guess we'll never know. Folks, I'd like to thank you for sitting and listening to the tale of the strange tea kettler. I appreciate you listening. Love you to pieces. And I'll see you next time.